Many of you know about Caritas, either through volunteering at their soup kitchen, as well as we partner with them every month for our e-PDRE collection, which goes through Caritas also. So without further ado, Ms. Grace.
Thank you all so much. I'm going to move over here so I'm not pulling this cord. I really appreciate you all having me on this cold morning, and I appreciate your support. Like you heard, I'm with Caritas of Austin. My name is Grace Awards. I'm our Community Development Coordinator. And you guys probably know about us through your e-PDRE, your local food drives that you guys have been having. Really appreciate your support. Just a little bit about that. The handful of rice, the age-old tradition that you guys have incorporated to your food drive. Through that, since I believe, I'm going to refer my notes, July, you guys have collected over 2,500 pounds of food for Caritas' food pantry. So let's just give a round of applause for you. It's fantastic. A little bit about Caritas, we provide a full continuum of services that starts with basic needs and leads to individuals becoming self-sufficient. We're working with individuals who are experiencing poverty and homelessness, and it just starts on that basic level, food, but we're providing so much more, and your support is really amazing, and we can't do it without y'all, so thank you so much. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of numbers and a little bit of information so you know where those food is going to. And if you have any questions afterward, I'll be out and you can ask me some questions. But just some information about people who are experiencing homelessness and poverty in our area, and then some information about Caritas. On average, 38,000 families do not have affordable housing in Austin right now, which is astonishing. As we know, a lot of families are being pushed to the outskirts, and Caritas is here trying to help families who aren't having affordable housing, who are in poverty, who are homeless, through our full continuum of services. On an average night, over 2,000 people are homeless. Those are people who are living in their cars, in shelters, under bridges. And then on top of that, AISD has reported over 2,000 students who don't have stable housing, which is just incredible. Our kiddos, they need support. And on top of that, we are providing this continuum of services. Our food pantry and our community kitchen, a lot of you all know that because you have been supporting us, is on the basic level of what we do. We provide a warm meal for individuals experiencing poverty and homelessness, absolutely no questions asked. Individuals can line up and eat lunch with us. On average, in a day, we serve 350 meals for people who are hungry in our community kitchen. And then in a week in our pantry, we see over 1,800 pounds of food leave our shelves. So that just shows you what kind of need there is for people just experiencing hunger alone. On top of that, we put individuals into housing. We believe in a housing first model. So if individuals come to us and they're homeless, we want to place them in housing because it's really challenging to think about where your next meal is coming from, getting a job and becoming self-sufficient if you don't have a roof over your head and your family's head. So 70% of our budget is spent on housing on top of that. We also provide education classes and job placements and job readiness programs, which is really important to the programs and self-sufficient to help our clients become self-sufficient. And then we also, on top of that, resettled international documented refugees. Last year we resettled almost 600 refugees. And they are able to go shop in our pantry, get housing, education, and employment services through us. The clients that we serve are homeless individuals, families who are in crisis, so someone who's just become homeless and they need some rapid rehousing, and then refugees, and then also veterans. So the mayor has just made a proclamation to end veteran homelessness by 2016, and so we're working really hard with our SSVF, Supportive Veteran Families Program, to end veteran homelessness by 2016. so a few questions. Some commonly asked questions. Where are the food that you guys support or provide going to? So we have our pantry, and then we have our community kitchen. And so our families can come in and go grocery shopping, take that food home to their families. One grocery shop provides a week's worth of groceries for a family. Those larger cans, like from Costco, will go directly to our community kitchen. That will provide those 350 meals to someone, no questions asked. Because it's harder for a family to grocery shop and take those larger cans home. And so they'll go in, our chef on site will cook with those. And it's a great also volunteer opportunity. We have, if you can imagine, preparing 350 meals, which is 2 staff members every day. It can be quite challenging, so we have volunteers come in and help us serve and prep food. So those are where those food are going to, community kitchen and pantry. Both of those programs are 100% community supported by individuals like yourselves. And so it's a great way to get involved. And then how you can help now, supporting us, talking about what kind of need there is, volunteering. Today we're going to be making some care kits with the youth and putting some resource information. And then we'll have some new volunteer opportunities at our North Austin location that will be opening in March. We'll have a 100% volunteer-run pantry, so if any of you want to see how your donations are going or help our clients grocery shop, that's a great volunteer opportunity as well. And we'll have some open houses all year long, so if you want to learn a little bit more about what we're doing, we'd love to have you help. There's some information on the table in the back, and I'll be happy. Feel free to ask me questions. And again, thank you all so much for this